here talking to that. Get up on. Move your chair up, Trace.
So,
I went there and the guy said they were building.
yeah, I'm right,
Up on the mic.
right over there. 'Cause John, go there.
What was that?
Coughing.
He said choke on the mic.
Choke up on the mic. That's what she said.
That's why she's not around no more. Sad death. This is supposed to be
Medical
about
cannabis.
medical
Especially
medical
because
cannabis.
now
This is
we
the-
are just about
We
medical
need
cannabis.
some-
This is the Ignorance is
Homegrown.
No Excuse podcast coming to you live from the War Memorial for the first time.
Which, yes, I do see where it says they shall grow not old.
Yeah, the last building.
Yeah,
Over there.
it's right there up at the top.
We'll have a
was
photo op
like,
after.
Cool. We're going to have to. Because to
Definitely.
see that on a state building. Come on now. I mean, and we have our new little one here.
Water pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
Short and stocky.
Used to feed grass. Well, not. No, she was just feeding it raw grass.
Oh, grass.
No, cannabis.
Yeah.
Cannabis. Well, you still get the CBDs from it.
Yeah, and the THCA.
Yeah, and THC doesn't get you messed up. But
Yep.
Yep.
a lot of CBDs will make them pretty groggy. Calm their butts down.
I think I'm gonna miss the temple.
Which temple?
2 weeks. The temple in Philadelphia. the
Patrick
temple of
Duff.
Cannabis. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah, I've never been.
I had
Probably
to
won't
be-
be.
I have to be
The Duff
in-
Man. The Duffster.
Well, not I have to be. I am going
Reverend Duff.
to the convention for the
The high
American
and
Legion.
almighty Reverend Duff.
And I think it starts on Thursday. Like Thursday day. I have to double check my time.
I'm still trying to get the energy to go across the bridge to go to Poe's.
Right? We need to go.
I really want a Poe's sandwich.
Well, call
They
me.
look so good.
Right? They do. I'm like,
I'm sorry I'm shirtless. I'm getting questions about my shirtlessness.
well.
I'm sweating. I'm sick.
They don't know to just ignore it
Your
by
moves
now.
are showing.
I was in bed for 3 days, pretty much, and yesterday I took an opiate. Yes, I took an opiate last night. So today I'm really out of it. I have a headache.
If you
I'm
have
sweaty.
to, you have to.
I had to.
Sometimes you had.
I had to.
You know.
I reached my breaking point.
That's because you can't get enough cannabis to help you in this state.
Don't tell me how you're off and down. When you're smiling in my face, but you play me like a clown and you fool bitch. So just step back. I'm mad dad when I come down straight. Roll it. Who you wanna roll with? Lefty. Let's roll.
This summer we're going to have beach pizza with Hugh at the Jersey Shore.
Sis, raise your fist and pump like this. Promises all the time. Don't cross the line. But you know it's mine.
Beach pizza
Roll with. Who you wanna roll with?
with
It's boardwalk pizza.
Tony Liberty says, the last time I was at the War Memorial, I testified to the deal with. I feel you, Tony.
Disgusting.
I feel you.
And on a side note, hey Tony, how you doing?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah. He's always busy doing letters, doing something. So
Yeah, my adjustment wasn't good enough.
Your dabs and your dabber.
Live from the War Memorial, it's Sativa Cross.
X balloons. And that really
they
makes you sick.
had a.
Bobble, bobble.
The weed helps though. Opens the lungs.
Time to get wobbled. Place to do a podcast from.
It's got a lot of traffic.
It's very interesting. There's no politicians, I don't think.
That parking lot for sure that I passed that have state tags on them. It looks like there might be one down at the end.
I didn't see the SS car.
So, the SS car is in.
No. There's a couple of Webbers. I think it's Jay Weber. If he voted no, I want to call him.
Let's do it.
Because he told me he's for medical. He refused a wheelchair to go to his operating table. Walked right up to that table, crawled up there and said, fix me.
This is New Jersey. Pay
What do they
taxes.
care?
It's
They
true.
don't care. He didn't pay taxes. He
It's
wasn't
true.
old enough.
It's true. It's not their family. Just like in
New
Brielle.
Jersey.
They would be a wheelchair accessible council.
They would airlift her in.
Oh, of course. But that's them. This is us. We're not them.
No.
Don't forget that.
No. There's a whole level of people that don't give a crap, that are like super.
If you're paying attention, who voted against Jake's law?
Yeah, who voted no? There was 5 people that
Yeah,
voted
who
no.
voted no?
Was it Jay Weber? It's hot. You don't understand. I'm recovering from opiate use or skin shame me.
I was doing massive, massive dabs. I think I did 2 gram dabs. Bratty kids next door that kept, trying to open the little door in between the 2 rooms. So we were sitting by the bathroom blowing smoke underneath their doors,
what the fudge?
trying to get them to calm down because it was 1 o'clock in the morning.
And at that time, you just want to knock them the F out.
Well, yeah. And then 4 o'clock rolls around, and then you hear the parents come in the door.
What is going on?
Okay, so they're at the State House right now voting on the medical cannabis bill.
Or
The
they're
Senate.
going. It is still set.
Yeah, the vote is set, but we may
For
not have
today.
the votes. So Vitale may pull it again,
Well,
or Sweeney,
no,
or whoever's doing it.
they're worried that Murphy.
Some senators are against it.
Well,
Like Cody, I need to know if Cody's going to vote. How is Cody going to vote today? He told me he was voting yes, or his staff told me he was voting yes. Oh, that's just hurtful. All right, I'll put a shirt on. I don't feel good.
They're just jealous of all that
so
sexy.
this is just a little quote from Expand Access by increasing the number of growers permitting home delivery and phasing out an unpopular sales tax, end quote.
Phasing out.
Phasing out. And then it says, according to 4 sources with knowledge of the issue who were not authorized to discuss the matter, that it may get stopped at Murphy's desk. So it says that, it further goes on to say the Democratic governor objects to some parts of the legislation and may partially veto it to force changes, the sources said. And that's it. I mean, it goes on to say more and more, but I'm sure you don't want to just listen to me talk about it. So.
I do.
Okay, well, Murphy objects to creating an independent commission to oversee the medicinal marijuana program. What do you think about that?
What does Murphy want?
Who knows? This is taking control away from the state health department, the sources told NJ Advanced Media. And then the governor initially agreed to the commission when a related bill to legalize recreational marijuana in New Jersey was still on the table. But State Senate President Steve Sweeney, Democrat Gloucester, abandoned that effort about 2 weeks ago. Murphy is also uncomfortable with the bill because it sets a limit of 23 licenses to cultivate the crop, 2 of the sources said. The governor has said he planned to use his own authority to expand medical marijuana in the state. On Thursday, he declined to say whether he would still pursue that role or simply sign this bill using a pot pun in the process.
A pot pun?
We don't comment on legislation because that's being baked, so to speak, in this case. The governor told reporters during an unrelated event in Trenton.
You get it?
Yeah.
You get it?
But Murphy did stress that expansion is needed. The supply-demand curve is being artificially held back and the access to the system denied. Yep, who he said they have to contend with. Still under review. Are you kidding me? Really?
What are they reviewing?
Hurtful.
One of the prime sponsors of the medical expansion bill said he was sign this as soon as possible.
No, they're
the town
dying.
said.
They're actually disadvantaged by dying. 1 out of 10 are dying.
And did you speak at the hearing?
No, I did not.
No. Well, it doesn't mean you don't know it. So, and I know you includes phasing out the state sales tax of 6.625% on cannabis sales, 15% issued to women, disabled people, and vets. The bill is named for a 7-year-old boy from hell who died from a rare brain cancer. Approved the process of expunging nonviolent crimes in New Jersey, including marijuana possession and some distribution arrests. The debate over the expungement bill had been contentions, and it has been. I think from both sides, you have people seeing the good and the bad, and it's at the end of the day, it really was. But the lawmakers recently reached apply for an expungement from 6 years to 5 years and allow people with old marijuana convictions to get expedited expungements. People who were convicted of select marijuana crimes before the bill takes effect could file immediately, while those convicted after the bill takes effect would have to wait 18 months.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they'll have some compassionate judges in this state, maybe, and they'll just say, hey, look.
Process easier for people trying to clear their records. The Assembly is expected to vote on the expungement bill in June, and that's New Jersey Advanced Media staff.
We would still have to file for an expungement?
Yeah, you're still going to get prosecuted.
Bullshit.
So you're still going to get arrested. You're still going to go through all the headaches of having to...
If I go to the courts as soon as this law passes or it becomes active, then they can start the process of expunging my 2 or 3...
Whether it was before the bill went into effect or after. Because if it's before, you can go there right away. If it's after, you have to wait 18 months from the date that you get prosecuted.
So something
Names all the time.
Bend over.
Yeah, I've been better.
Yeah?
It's been better.
What are they doing to you?
Well, they just said they're going to have it back to Wall Court.
Okay, well, let's back it up. You got arrested in Wall, right? And then they charged you with your chocolate bars. You had a half a pound of chocolate bars that had cannabis in them, and they charged them with a half a pound of weed.
How's that?
Yeah.
What the?
In Superior Court, right?
Is concerned.
He doesn't want to get to that point.
Well, I mean, I already have 2 other charges that, when it happened years ago, that can probably help me with.
But in political speak, it seems like they're not going to, they either all get expunged at once or none of them get expunged at all.
Yeah, well, let's talk about your case there, Ben. You got, what happened? How'd you get pulled over in Wall? What?
I didn't take my phone out and start videotape. Probably should, and I said no, you.
I didn't let them go that far. I mean, but I don't know, maybe because I'm a female. It was different.
I didn't think that...
But I didn't think they were going to have any probable cause, so I wasn't worried. I was very polite to the guy, I don't know.
Politeness only goes so far with the dickhead cop.
Yeah.
Pardon my French.
Yeah, that's sad that they're going to put you through the system.
Yeah, it's bad. I mean,
the dick.
All kinds of bullshit, man. Like a lighting offense, improper turn signal. Oh my! He charged me like every traffic, like 9 traffic tickets.
What did he do? A roadside inspection of your car?
He did this probably because that if they do dismiss the weed charges, at least they'll have the 9 traffic charges to. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nope.
Don't cop out with that.
Nope. Hell no.
I would go in there demanding my medicine back immediately.
Oh, yeah.
There's no judge is going to put you in jail for your medicine.
They better not, at least.
I mean, it's a felony charge with the jail time, so and it's scary for me, kind of. I feel. I don't know.
Maybe you should have Weed Man come to your trial.
Yeah, this sucks. But yeah, that's about it.
Wow. So you're all stressed out. I can understand. This is what patients go through in New Jersey, and I'm sorry you're going through this. We're going to try to get out to your next court date. When do you have do you have a court date?
Nah, they didn't even give it to me. They said I should get something in the mail.
See, these lawyers are not going to fight for your medicine back. They don't do that. They will not fight their own system.
Nope.
That's something they will not do. You have to do that yourself. So It's almost like the system's rigged to protect itself in all kinds of ways. Yeah, unless you have money. Then if you have money, then you buy whatever you need.
I think the South Jersey Dems get by.
Yeah,
Money, man.
I heard Sweeney and Christie hang out.
Weenie.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, right. They're all buddies.
They love money.
That's the 1%ers.
So, are you and Mike coming down to sing at Norcross?
Mike is going to wear his bong.
Bong, bong,
Yeah.
great big bong.
Yeah, but so Ben, your next case is in Freehold now or Wall?
Wall.
Wall. Okay, so down Wall probably in a few weeks.
Wall and Wayne.
Hopefully it's the same day as the council meeting and we can kill two birds with one stone because we need to sing a song in Wall. Wall's one of the towns that banned our cannabis.
Yes,
A
sir.
bunch of idiots down there.
Yes, sir.
They really are.
Crazy.
Ben, how long have you been using cannabis?
I want to say since I was like, maybe I shouldn't say, but pretty young.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So you always knew the benefits of cannabis your whole life.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Some people are so scared of it because they've never used it and they're just like, it's like the boogeyman.
They don't know. They don't have the knowledge.
No, they're so worried about us driving. Well, where were you 30 years ago when Percocet came out? Or, you know, you weren't worried about Percocet? Like, all of a sudden now cannabis comes out and we have all these different things we have to worry about now. Like, what? If you used it, you understand. It doesn't get you drunk. You're not, you can't, like...
Because they're ignorant.
Especially patients, because
know.
after a while, you don't get high
Yeah.
anymore.
I get relief.
You know?
I don't even remember the last time I was high.
Exactly.
At the last sesh, the secret sesh, I was pretty freaking high. Go ahead, Cindy. I'm sorry. Hi, Cindy.
Yeah, I could never understand why they're giving medical marijuana doctors a addiction course that they have to and are
Yeah.
required to take before they can prescribe anybody medical marijuana, which is non-addictive.
No, they don't have to
But
do
yet
that
they can
anymore.
prescribe all these opiums and painkillers,
That's why.
and yet they don't have to take an addiction course for that.
They want to make sure that.
Yeah, they know the difference between the two.
Right.
Between a non-addictive, so they're teaching them that marijuana is non-addictive, I hope.
Well, so they can help the patient also get off of whatever pills they're on, too.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Because they would have to know what type of withdrawal symptoms they might
Ooh.
be suffering from.
Oh, big news. Big news from North Carolina, from
Uh-oh.
Dustin Kibbles. The North Carolina SBI, I don't know what that is, tried
Small
to get
business something.
tried to get hemp flower banned due to the state not having the ability to test if it is hemp or regular cannabis. Hundreds showed up in Raleigh today and got the ban amended. The SBI then made a statement. The hemp industry has forced marijuana legalization on the state and we cannot do anything about it. Close quotes. Police can no longer use the smell, sight of cannabis, paraphernalia, etc. for probable cause because they have no way to tell the difference between hemp and cannabis. So by default, cannabis is legal here and the SBI is pissed. LOL.
Oh, well.
Sucks to be you. Oh.
Yeah, better to be pissed off than pissed on.
That's progress.
There you go.
Amen.
Depends on your preference.
I have something
Yeah.
else to share that I thought was pretty interesting.
Yes, Cindy.
The hospital that I thought was so cool that I said, I took my edibles and they actually were going to let me keep them there, but then they put it in their computer and the government came down on them and said you can't have outside medication. That same hospital, I went and picked up my hospital records the other day. I'm a medical marijuana patient. They have down under there that I have I'm a marijuana abuser.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
What the hell? I
Because
am a patient.
federal law.
Yeah, it said on my paperwork marijuana addiction or something.
Mm-hmm.
It was insane. I'm like, wait, I'm a patient. Why are they labeling this like it's some kind of a street drug still?
Because it is.
Because that's exactly it. He took the words right out of my mouth. On a federal level, it is a street drug.
And on state level, the street cannabis is much better than the medicinal cannabis.
Yes.
Even homegrown is better than store grown.
I guess we're all addicts.
My regs were better than the shit they got now.
I'm a stoner.
I smoke swag.
Yeah.
I smoke New Jersey
Yeah,
swag.
That's
Yeah,
it.
growing up, I smoked regs, and it was better than what we have.
Reggie's.
I mean, if we have seeds, I'd rather have seeds you can eat and plant.
I love seeds.
Wait, who's talking off mic? Did you guys watch my podcast as etiquette class? I had a podcast etiquette class.
I did.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
I should have watched it. You should have tagged me.
I'm sorry.
I was in kind of in and out that day, but
Well, if we have
I'll
someone
go
on the
back
phone,
and watch it.
if we have someone on the phone, we need to pay attention to the person on the phone. So, Ben, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean,
I'm sorry.
Somebody on the phone.
Yes,
I
that's
don't
what, yeah. So we can't go off on tangents while we have someone on the phone. That's one of our podcast new rules, because they have limited time. We have all day. The person on the phone has limited time. So, is there anything else you want to say, Ben? Because we're going to come to your court date and support you
I'm sorry I can't make it to court. I mean,
in Wall.
it's hard at night
In Wall.
with the little guy.
I mean, Wall's hard for me too because it's like 45 minutes. It really sucks. It's pretty far from my house to go down there.
Wow, this is what they do to patients. This is ridiculous.
It's redonkulous.
Making him jump through
No
hoops.
compassion.
Medical marijuana
It's
addicts.
so sad.
Yep.
Medical marijuana.
Well,
Whatever.
we're there for you, man.
We got you.
Oh yeah, I got
Oh,
your
yeah.
back.
We're gonna smoke the
I'm
place
there
out.
in spirit. Absolutely.
Can I bring my bong to court?
Absolutely.
Sure.
You could spill it by accident too.
Hey, Scott did. Remember Scott?
I spilt mine by
He
accident.
brought
once.
his bong to court when he
I
got charged.
love that. That's one of my favorite things to do is spill a bong in court by accident.
I liked it when you threw I liked it more when you threw your cannabis jar down on the ground.
I didn't do that on purpose, though. I would admit it by now if I had done that on purpose. I did not do that on
But it was
purpose.
funny.
Because of him, they have plastic jars at the dispensaries.
No, instead
was
of the
hurtful.
glass, yeah.
Now imagine if that happened to Michelle, because Michelle was there. Imagine if that she was the one that was tackled like that. That would not have gone down the same way. Grab that. mic.
Would have wound up in the hospital.
So
She
let
would
me ask.
They handled you.
Go ahead, Ben.
Did you guys hear about or talk about Illinois today at all? Or
Do you want the orange?
No, not
what's,
yet.
What's going
happening?
on? Yeah, what happened?
apparently Illinois legalized recreational marijuana overnight. They
You know
became the
what?
11th state.
I heard some whisperings.
Really?
Yeah,
it
they're the
happened.
11th medical. They're the 11th,
Yeah.
11th recreational state now.
Hey. Nice.
Wow.
So what the F is wrong with Jersey?
Yeah,
Hello?
they're
I mean, at
prosecuting
the
me for
end-
chocolate bars, and Illinois is legalizing recreational marijuana.
At the end of the day, patients are coming first for us at this point in time. But still, come on now.
I think they did it through the legislator too. I don't think they did it through any voters' amendments or anything like that. I'm not sure.
It was quiet. I saw rumblings or heard whisperings somewhere, and then boom, it happened, huh?
Yeah, I think the governor signed it into law like overnight or something like that, and boom.
Wow. Good for them.
Yeah, they're deciding on how many plants you can have. 12 plants?
So they even got homegrown? What the fuck?
Yeah.
12 plants they got in Illinois. Look at that.
Holy.
Wait, they can have 12 plants?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Senate approved recreational use of cannabis after universal home cultivation of the plant was replaced by a provision allowing only medical marijuana patients to grow their own. Okay, so they're only allowing patients to grow their own cannabis.
Oh, but that's still something.
That is
Come on
awesome.
now.
You should move
That's
there.
good. That's great
Yeah,
because
right?
those are the
Are we
people
all
that
moving to
really need their
Chicago?
medicine.
Chicago.
Hold on. Hold on. We have someone on the phone here. Hold on. Go ahead, Ben. Grab a
No, I'm
mic.
saying that's great because those are the people that need to grow their medicine to the patients.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what we need here.
Exactly. Is that Joanne?
No,
Over there.
We're walking this way.
wow, that's great, Ben. That's great news. I'm going to read this story later.
It might be.
They're actually allowing cannabis plants to be grown. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, they had a conflict about it between the medical and...
I'm moving.
wow.
I'm moving.
Wow, this is great.
We need
Right.
to.
All right. The other thing on our podcast etiquette was having conversations on mic. I wish you all watched my shows sometimes, and I can do oh God, hurtful. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's my fault.
I'm doing it
We have to
anymore.
write rules down. That's what we have to do is write rules down. So
And make us all sign it.
yes, and you're all going to sign it in blood. In blood. I'm not kidding. Go ahead, Ben. I'm sorry.
Hey, man, that's all I got. I mean, I told my story.
Dude,
so-
that's all you got. That's amazing. That's a great story, and your story actually sucks. Your first story sucked. The second one was a lot
Yeah.
better than the first one,
Yeah.
frankly. We got to help you, man. This is really sad. Patients have gone through this all over the state. You got to stand your ground and just demand your shit back. That's the first thing I'd say. Give me my stuff back, first of all. Never mind these charges. You're dropping those. I want my stuff back. That's what you say when you go in there.
Well, I mean, I'll try. Maybe if you come out.
Yeah, we'll all be there, and I'll be. Yeah. You got it,
Stand your
bro.
ground. You got this.
You got it, man. This is what patients are going through, dude, all over the state. You're not the first, and you won't be the last,
Only
unfortunately.
thing to fear is fear itself.
Yeah. You're in the right, man. You're a patient. You paid a lot of money. You went through a lot of bullshit to get this card, and now you're going to be prosecuted after all the shit you went through? It's paying the state off? No.
They don't just
This
hand
is
them out.
this is my second card too. I mean, I've had to renew it already. I paid thousands of dollars just for the card.
Ridiculous.
All right, well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, Ben.
Take care.
Thanks, buddy.
Good luck, Ben.
Peace.
Thank you.
I'm not going to hang up on Ben. He's been through enough. He doesn't need my stupid games today. Okay, now I can turn you back up.
Okay.
One of our rules on the podcast is when someone's on the phone, we have to pay attention to the person on the phone and not have other conversations. The second thing is not having side conversations.
Ooh, so I should stay home and call next time.
There you go.
No, now your mic is on, and you can say whatever you want now.
All right, I got a new lawyer.
What happened?
Oh, he was great. He's great. His name is Jonathan Singer. And
I want to sing
yes,
about the moon and the June and the spring. I'm
correct
sorry.
me if I'm saying this wrong. Sanjay?
Yes.
I said it right that time.
Yes.
Because I've said it wrong before. Yes,
Sanjay.
yes.
Sanjay. Sanjay. We love
Sanjay
Sanjay.
or
Sanjay is
Sanjay?
great.
Now, Sanjay put up a thing that he wanted a lawyer that might take a class action lawsuit. You see
Right.
it?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and that
I'm
you
totally
know,
in for that.
like organic grown and for having a choice on how our medicine's treated. And
Absolutely,
quality
we
care.
should. We
And,
should.
for everything. There's no supervision.
We
So
know
I
every
s-
little thing about how they make the pills. That's
Yeah.
what all the small writing is all about.
So a
So
lot
with
of
the-
you know I had a workman's comp case, state of New Jersey. It's medical marijuana versus the state of New Jersey. So I figured I'd get up there and I said, hey, I have this case and it was ready to go to court, but my lawyer retired right before it went into court. The whole file's here. Nothing really, else has to be gathered. Everything was collected. It just has to be filed and put into court. So he was great. He took the case.
Nice.
Yeah, I sent him my file. And so I'm really happy about that. It opens up the case again. He already filed it with the state. Now, like in the beginning, this hopefully will set the precedence for everybody in the state of New Jersey that has workers' compensation through the state of New Jersey. And that will be covered if you got hurt on the job and maybe even if you didn't get hurt on the job.
Yeah, I was going to say, what about like just doctor's negligence?
Yeah,
Like
but
my
if
situation.
you're collecting from New Jersey, and New Jersey sees this as a medicine, they paid for your other prescriptions, but yet they won't pay for your new prescription, which is medical marijuana. Now, with Bob being a patient, me being a patient, and us just going through everything we went through, anyway, we couldn't afford our medicine. So hopefully this will open the door so now other people.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, Lefty. It's Aubrey.
Hey, Aubrey. How are you?
Hey, Aubrey.
Hi,
How are
Aubrey.
you?
Are you at the State House?
No, I am not. I chose not to go to Trenton today.
What's going on here in Trenton? Are they going to vote or not? Or do they have the votes? Is there new news that you know?
Do you mean like official news that took place today?
No, just
I don't have any news about the vote happening.
rumors.
But yeah, other news that is not official.
Yes.
So the governor's office changed their mind very recently, like this week. Not even changed their mind, but all of a sudden have some issues with Jake's Law, the bill as it is written currently. So last week when it passed the assembly, we were under the impression that obviously the governor would be supporting it because of the overwhelming support for it. and the votes were in favor of it 65-5. That was last week. So this week, I can tell you that all of a sudden, there's no communication going on. And it is a bad sign, and there have been some speculation on what exactly the governor's issue is with the bills and what he wants to see changed, but he will not commit to what the issue is in a statement. So it doesn't look great for Jake's law to get signed into law by the governor. I believe, and I'm guessing, I'm not a politician or anything like that, so I'm guessing, I believe it will have the votes in the Senate, but the governor, there is a slim chance that the governor will sign it as is without it being amended.
Oh, so the governor can amend it and still sign it.
Well, I think the Senate, when it's in the Senate is where it needs to get amended. He might veto it and then change it in order to force what he wants into it, maybe. And I don't mean that negatively. I mean just as like an action. Like, I think that's how he would have to do it. But I could be wrong. I'm not a political specialist. I'm very disappointed. And at the same time, I'm super hopeful that we could come up with an even better, bill, even more benefits for patients. If we could do that, that's great. Then this has all been worth it, but to get this far and then for him to veto it just without making a move on it, that's
what's the explanation? I want an explanation. We worked hard to get this far. A lot of you, a lot more than we did, but still, just
Who's
to
talking?
get to
Is
here.
that Tracy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who is that?
Hi, Aubrey. It's Tracy.
Hey, Tracy. I can't agree with you more. I am not there today because I am heartbroken.
It
I
is
am heartbroken.
heartbreaking.
I am devastated at the amount of work that not only advocates put in and activists put in, but that the poor Honeyb family must be going through today and feeling defeated once again. Because we have been in Trenton, they more than anyone, of course, but we have been in Trenton hopeful so many times and then shot down. So we'll see. But I definitely want an explanation. And I really appreciate so much that you want an explanation.
We need an explanation. We're
We
owed
deserve
one
one.
at this point. Yes.
Right.
He owes us an explanation.
O's, it's more than O's. I mean, of all people, I don't even know how to explain what I've done for the past year without talking about Jake's Law.
Yep.
I mean, of course, I'm an advocate for all patients and all medical expansion, but this is my specialty. This is my niche, and I believe in this, and we all do. But I mean, we all know what I've done and what I've talked about and what the work that went into it. And the patients that are waiting, that's the most important.
Hashtag still waiting.
Yep.
Right. And every single day, it's not even just every single time we go to Trenton and get shot down about something. It's every single day that patients are waiting another day, a longer day. A parent is looking at their sick child and saying, I can't go get you more medicine. Come on.
Or a sick parent is looking at their healthy
course.
child saying, I'm sorry, I can't play with
Sure.
you right now.
Right. Yes, exactly.
Totally.
Exactly.
Not this month. Maybe next month.
Well, you know what's real ironic about that is that May is Pediatric Brain Cancer Awareness Month.
We should
And
make
what a
them work
great
through the summer.
message- What a great message it would have been, though, to get that signed into law in the May month.
Before the summer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now we'll have to
But-
wait till September when they come back from their vacations, when the parents and children don't get vacations.
But they don't think about that.
No.
No, they
I
don't.
mean,
Because-
we're gonna,
because the children
yeah,
aren't paying
I hope
taxes.
not.
And they didn't vote him in.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true. Kids don't get a vote.
Nope.
Did you hear that Murphy wants to tax medicine now, other medicines?
I heard that.
He does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants to
Rumor
tax
has it.
opiates, right?
Yeah, opiates. Opiate tax.
Yes.
Oh, that pill's working for you? 25% tax.
Oh, you're dying from cancer? You need opiates? Ha, here's more money for you out of your pocket.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. That's crazy.
Murphy's the worst.
He's nuts.
This is scary.
That's why he hasn't come out past us.
Oh,
That's why.
Did you hear that they were going to tax the rain? There was
I
going to
did
be
hear
a
about
rain
the rain
tax.
Yes.
What the hell? I
What
mean, they're
is
making
it?
it rain, not us.
Amen to that.
Tax on rain.
They're taxing rain, and they're probably going to tax dog shit next. You know, if your dog shits, you
Yeah.
tax.
Well, you can get fined for your dog shitting.
True.
Yeah.
Well, that is true. You can.
You can back your
Absolutely.
shit.
Yeah, there's a tax for that.
Yeah, it's just that, like, I don't know. I shouldn't say this, but it's just that Murphy didn't put the tax on the dog. So that's the difference. That tax was already there.
Yeah.
I'm not standing up for him.
Now
I'm
he's
just
just
neutral.
enforcing it.
I don't care how it happens. I don't care how we get more benefits for patients. I don't care what political party does it. Just do it.
Still waiting.
Yep. Yep.
How much
Hashtag
longer are they
shall
going to
grow.
make us wait?
I have no insight on that. I wish I did.
Yeah, how many more
I
have to
really do.
die?
Maybe,
How many more states have to legalize cannabis before we even get home grow?
Yeah.
Before we
Yeah.
get anywhere for patients.
Maybe Murphy's going to give us home grow. That's what we're waiting for. Maybe he's going to.
That's a no.
Maybe.
I
no.
Home
doubt
grow.
it.
I have hope. I have hope.
Not with
I'm
Murphy.
all about it. I want it to happen.
Where's the money for
I
I doubt
him?
he's doing anything.
Well,
I
Where's
just
the
don't
money?
now
believe
he's
he will.
scratching his ass.
Come on.
Yeah,
he's
he's not-
watching
he's not
Illinois.
doing
He's watching all these other states. He sees what's happening.
New York's going to have legal cannabis before us.
They can't even fix
Yep.
the potholes in New Jersey.
Oh, yeah. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I'm
this
saying
one
it from
town.
experience.
No,
I
they
can't even ride
literally,
my
this one
motorcycle, I'll
town,
die.
they went out at night and they spray painted penises over all of the
I
potholes in
love it.
town.
I'm gonna do that.
Was that
now.
in Asbury?
I like it.
I don't know what town it is.
Smart-
I saw it on
smart
one of the
move.
local things. And
Very
hey, it
cool.
worked. They apparently fixed those particular potholes.
I like
All
that.
right.
I
So
like
how
that.
do we paint? How do we paint a penis over the medical program so we can get it fixed?
Right?
Uh,
Exactly. I'm totally with you.
Actually, you know
A
what?
bong. How about a bong?
We make a picture. Like, you know, they have all those things that we put,
We'll
they
have to
put
use-
together for us to read, you know, when we go to those stupid meetings. Well, we just
Yep.
make our own up and then put a big penis on it because that's the only way they're going to read it.
Right.
Catch
Yeah.
their attention.
A big bong. We're
You know,
going to give him a
we
big bong.
need to bring this up at the town hall with Norcross.
We got an 8-foot bong coming to these councils this summer.
an 8-foot.
8-foot bong.
Oh, God.
We got something
I
better
thought
than
it
a
was
penis.
12. I thought
A
it
12.
was
12-foot bong is bigger than a.
Oh, and then we should get that big joint.
We should bring hemp
Gigantic
plants with
one.
us.
I agree on the
yeah,
hemp plant.
Yeah, this should be
definitely
fun.
hemp plants.
Talk to South Philly Normal, see if we can get a hold of
They
Hempy.
got fake ones, and Hempy is Delaware.
I know, but
Oh.
South Philly has connections
Okay,
to Delaware.
I do too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Delaware normal.
Duh.
I'm part of. I'm a member.
Mm.
I love Delaware.
Hi, we're in
Did you
Delaware.
know Delaware only has 3 towns, and we have 251, I believe.
Are you surprised?
No, but each town makes up their own laws. So
Are you surprised?
no, Jersey
Ordinances.
kind of sucks, you know.
That's why we can't
Are
get
you
anywhere.
telling us anything new?
Right. And then they got to hire a mayor, right, for each township.
New Jersey has
Money, 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 money.
525 township towns slash.
versus boroughs.
Right.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
Okay, so there's how many?
525
Enough yet.
municipalities.
There you
Municipalities. So
go.
that's courts and that
Correct.
can make up their own laws.
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't that disgusting?
It is horrible. I mean,
And then in my county, every single town has their own police station, and then the county has their own police station, and then the state has their own police station.
Yeah,
Oh,
us
great.
too. Down in Camden County.
right.
And then we have the sheriff's office.
Oh yeah.
Yes, us too.
Oh boy. Oh.
Gotta
we
have
have
that.
park rangers. Is
Yes.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah we have
Oh,
park
yeah.
rangers.
Yep. Camden County
It's like
does
Dudley
too.
Do Right.
Got to protect Norcross's Park in Honeyb.
Yeah, they got to kick out the stoners for allegedly
Make sure we
smoking
don't
weed
smoke
by the
our
Delaware.
medical marijuana in their park. It's against the
Can
law.
we do like a patient camping trip?
We have to. We
Yes.
have to.
Sure.
Let's do it in like Jackson.
Yes.
Where?
Jackson.
Jackson.
Oh yeah, I know where you're talking about. There's no electric, but it's back in the middle of nowhere on Jackson Road.
Oh no, there's electric where I camp.
Different one.
I need
Let's go. My
electric. I'm
kid will
sorry,
love
guys.
it.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think my kid
We can go
would camp
camping on
without
the
electric.
Delaware. How about that?
Yeah, that would
Ooh,
be
that's
cool.
nice.
Route
Yeah,
46.
that'd be nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would be
Ooh.
nice.
By the Delaware River.
Or we could be like Lefty and just get cardboard boxes and sleep under the bridge.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
That'll teach Austin something. He's spoiled
But I want to go
rotten enough.
glamping.
I've
Yeah,
never
yeah.
glamped.
That's my
That's
kid's
glamping
style
with,
camping.
That's camping with Aubrey. Camping with Aubrey is more like
Glamping?
glamping. A little
Yes.
bit.
Is that glamour
That-
camping?
that-
Yes.
That's
my-
with all
my
the
kid's
luxuries of
I
I
home.
thought
Yeah,
so.
that's great.
Glamour camping.
running water.
Well,
hot
see, I'll
showers.
bring
Toilet.
the RV.
Well, I could do like a camper. I could do like a camper, but there's gonna be like water and like electricity.
Yep,
Okay.
that's my kid's
good
type
with
of
that.
camping.
Yeah. Okay, we could do that. So let's do that.
All right.
All right,
Set up a poll or something on the internet.
Yeah, do a poll.
Yeah.
let's pick
do
a
it.
date. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it. For real. Let's do it like end of August and everybody has enough time to plan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually have to ask my husband to let me
Get
go
up on that
out.
mic. I can't hear you. What'd you say?
I'm gonna have to ask my husband permission.
No, don't ask.
Oh!
Ask forgiveness. Ask
You had
forgiveness.
to what?
It's easier.
No.
Yeah, girl.
No, it's not permission. It's just that
Get up on that
he
mic.
works for Boeing, and he's very paranoid about that.
Oh.
So every time I come to one of these, he's like, "Please don't get arrested." I'm like, "Okay."
And don't mention I work for Boeing.
Yep.
Ah. Haha.
Ah, get it? You get it?
I got it. I did it again. I do it every time. Every time we have a conversation online doing this, I say it something about Boeing.
Don't say your last name now.
Oops, I did it again.
That's enough. I'm shutting your mic off.
Didn't they
Crank
just
caller.
ground
Crank
them?
caller. All right. Well, Aubrey, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Aubrey.
Thank
love
you
you
for all
too.
your work.
Where you heading next?
I'm literally.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a good one.
I think we definitely do need a camp out. I think that would be so much fun. It's nice weather, even though we are having tornadoes and
I like tornadoes.
I like tornadoes.
When they're not hitting my
I
house.
I like hail.
I like hail. I like all those crazy
Yo,
weather.
this
I
does
don't
freaking my
like
kid out.
floods.
He's like,
I don't
Mommy,
like floods.
what do
I
we
don't
do
do
if a
floods.
tornado comes? What do we do? I'm like, we go in
Ooh,
the
you-
pantry. My pantry's perfect, right?
Ooh, you know what I do?
So now he's got me. We have to set up when I
Go
get
in the
home
pool.
tonight an emergency kit. The pool's closed still.
My kids are my daughter's terrified of storms, and I would always be like, "Mommy, there's a big storm coming. What do we do?" Well, I'm grabbing my Facebook Live and I'm going outside and standing in the middle of it.
You know what I do?
I watch it from the great room window.
Yeah.
Best place to watch a storm.
Did you see the storm yesterday?
Yeah.
Yes.
Live.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, way live.
Live. And my phone died. I went live on Bob's. Then I went live on my son's. I'm like, "Give me your phone, hurry, quick!" Lefty's been there.
We got another call coming
got
in.
another
Who is
call.
this?
Hello, caller. You're on the air. In stereo.
Mr. Grimes,
Reverend Duff. Duff man. How are you, sir?
how's the podcast going?
It's going great, man. How are you?
It's warm.
Good. It's warm out there?
It's beautiful.
It's great.
Since they moved
Beautiful.
it, I can breathe
This is
again.
a great spot. I
Yes.
love it out here.
Where are you guys at?
The
War
War Memorial.
Is that what this is
Oh,
called?
you're not at the State House.
No, we're on Barrack Street in Lafayette.
I went across the street from the State House. I thought that was the War Memorial.
That is a memorial.
I thought that as
That's
well.
World War
That's
II
what I said
memorial.
To John.
Thank
I
you.
said I thought it's that one right there.
I mean,
and he was like, no, it's wrong.
We got here like an hour ago
It's
and
raining.
figured we'd stay with Save the Babies.
I can't hear you
From
unless you
daycare.
talk on the mic.
I
It's
think we
starting
need
to
to pull
rain.
the
Do you
camera
want me to
and
close
it's
your
starting
trunk?
to rain.
Is it going to rain? Yes, they said severe tornadoes, possible hail.
Thank you.
Severe
Well, that
Should we
could
pull
that
the
could make
camera
for a
in?
fun podcast. but
Yes,
you got a
I love it.
tornado out there.
golf ball size hail
We'll have to be
And-
standing on
Yeah.
the table.
under the table.
You guys better not stop the podcast for hail or tornadoes.
No, there might be a
No,
Sharknado. I heard there's a possibility of Sharknadoes today.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Baby shark.
Hey, are you guys
Baby
coming here like next week or something?
Yes, we'll be there on the what is it, the 13th or something?
Yeah, the 13th.
Couple of
I
weeks?
hope I
13th.
can go
Go where?
to the temple in Philly.
The temple in
on
Philly?
the 13th, yes.
Are you talking about the Cannabis Church temple?
Yes.
I've never
Patrick
been there.
Duff.
I've never been there. And this is you on the
Patrick's on the
phone,
phone.
Reverend
Yes.
Duff.
This is me.
Yes.
Ooh,
Hi.
hello.
I can't wait to come to
Hello.
your place.
The one and the only.
Cool.
I hope I don't miss it.
Wow.
But,
wow.
you
I
know,
wanna
the
see
You
that.
guys
veterans
gotta
are
come.
important.
Oh.
So if I
Veterans
miss
are
it.
very important. I'm
at
sitting
least
across
some-
from a veteran right now who I've hired to do my web stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
What are you doing?
Thank you for your service.
I'm creating a new web page, and I had to change the name just because there's certain logistics that have been very difficult for me to do, like banking and getting on Google with the name Philly THC.
That's been problematic for you?
That's an idea.
Gee, I wonder why.
Gee, why is
Yes,
that?
it has. I mean, listen, I'm very out there, and I was like, hey, this is what I'm doing, but it's just sometimes you gotta not be so out there.
I hear that.
So, in that situation, at least, because if you can't be found on Google, it's like you're closed.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you?
So-
What's the name going to be now?
Kind of care, like kind of bossum, but kind of care.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I say kind of care with a K, KANEHKARE.
Oh,
You
cool.
can go to kinacare.com. Literally building the website right now. You can see what all the products will be there for sale.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
gonna be going national with my products, wholesaling them. The Conacare oil. I'm telling you, if you got anything with eczema, psoriasis, or bad acne, I can help them out with that. Money back guarantee.
What about bad gas?
Bad gas? No, I can help you with that by talking to you about what you eat.
Right? Change your diet,
Usually what
yo.
you eat.
Now, I need help with eczema. I just developed something about 8 months ago where I get the drill dry skin and the blisters on my fingers.
Mm.
Does it help
Yeah,
with
this will
that?
definitely help you. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And he's in our neck of the hood.
Yeah.
Because he's in Philly.
And what is in this product?
It's hemp flower, cinnamon, cassia, myrrh, and olive oil.
Mm.
Nice.
All
Put it on
natural.
your salad.
Yeah, right.
You can put it on your salad. It's actually delicious.
Mm.
I'm hungry.
And then I make an extra strength version with Rick Simpson oil, made from CBD flowers, and it's 1,500 milligram of CBD in that product.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
that's
so,
a
yeah.
lotion?
That's also topical, yeah. But you can use that. You can use both topical and oral. The one is 250 milligrams of CBD, but the other one's 1,500. So, one dropperful is 25 milligrams of CBD.
Oh, okay.
But it's also myrrh. It's also got all other alkaloid properties that are very healing. So, literally, people who take this, like people who have MS, take it orally, and they say it helps like nothing else. So.
Find a bed for the hair.
Yeah, and then also we have I made a 3,000 milligram tincture, CBD tincture, that my good friend who has Parkinson's went from full on tremors to no tremors at all in less than 20 minutes.
Wow.
Oh, whoa.
So yeah, and I make that out of RSO CBD oil. So I like a lot of tincture you see out there is made out of isolate, and I don't have any problems with the isolate except for it doesn't do what full spectrum cannabis oil does. So
Correct.
so I don't have my issue is with it is people think it's going to do the same for them, but it doesn't. It doesn't have the same. The alkaloids that are in cannabis, when you isolate CBD away from the alkaloids and the other cannabinoids, it just doesn't work the same.
I get that a lot from people when they ask me about my CBD, if it's an isolate or if it's made from hemp.
Yeah, what do you make it from?
I made it from Suvar Haze CBD.
What did you make it from? So did you make it from an isolate or did you make it from oil?
No, I make it from the flower.
So what do you do? What do you do? You use an alcohol extract or what?
I do both, oil or alcohol.
Okay. And then let me ask you, what is like? Let's say what your do you have 3,000 milligrams?
No.
We have 1,500.
Yes.
What are you selling your 1,500 for?
150.
I'm selling my 3,000 milligram for 70.
Nice.
Booyaka shot.
Good job.
Yeah, man. And I give a lot away free.
How much are you selling here?
It's worth it.
70.
And
It
what's
is
that? A
worth it.
tincture?
Wow.
John's is worth it.
It is a tincture, yeah, and it's
All right.
3,000 milligrams of CBD.
Anything
Wow.
for
That
him's worth it.
That I put them as I put 4.5 actual grams
I want him to bring
into a 2-ounce bottle of RSO and mix it with olive oil.
because I have money next year.
So it's really so for people who have cancer, you could just use it as like a you put it on top of your eggs, put it on top of your salad, and you use 10 or so bottles, and you're at like 45 grams of RSO. Exactly, it's cheap.
Yeah.
So, but that's the deal. That's what I'm doing. I dropped the market in Los Angeles. You could talk to people out there about cannabis,
Right.
and I think the same thing should be done to the hemp market. Nobody should be charging that much for hemp.
No.
No offense, John.
Oh, I know.
But that's
But that's
my,
only because
my,
I do small batches and it costs.
yeah. I listen. I have sources from farmers, and I get deals from them. And you're correct. And if you're making your own oil from flour, it costs you a lot more than it costs me.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, and only because I get the oil, the RSO direct from a farmer,
Right.
and I buy it, and I don't have to do the work.
Well, I'm waiting for my hemp to start flowering.
I have hemp seeds available here now too, and I'll have hemp clones.
What
I
percentage?
will definitely be down there.
What percentage?
I hope I can go.
I have 5 different hemp strains on the shelf. 2, I'm telling you, are as good as any regular herb out there in the sense of how they taste and the effects. It doesn't. The one's called Cherry Blossom. It's 23% CBD. It's delicious.
Wow, that's high.
Absolutely. And
Mine was 20.58.
there you go. The Suver.
Yeah.
Yeah, Suver is really good. Suver is very good for people who have like fibromyalgia.
Right. Well, that's why I got it.
Do you have fibro?
No, my girl does.
Your girl does. There you go. So that's interesting. So that's one of the strains that's kind of specific to that condition for some reason. But so are a lot of other CBD strains. They help more than THC, it seems. So. But yeah, I'm excited to see you guys next week. Or 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, I'll have some extra setup. I'm creating a rosin room where there's gonna be rosin. There's gonna be 3 rosin presses. You can rent it for an hour.
Oh.
And then you can do all your own pressing.
Oh, wow.
And it'll have professional presses in there, real nice ones.
John, should we move the camera?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you'll be in there privately, just so nobody can bother you.
Just move it right.
So you can bring the key for whatever you want to bring, and then you can press it out on a 4-ton press or a ton press or a 6-ton press, whatever.
I guess I'll be bringing a jar of cannabis with me.
You can bring whatever you want. And let me give you another tip. Instead of pressing on parchment paper, set your temperature maybe about 3 to 5 degrees higher, and press with slicks.
I have slick paper.
On silicone?
Yeah.
On silicone.
I have silicone mats I use.
Yep, silicone mats.
Like a silicone mat, really?
Yeah. Dab
Yep,
mat.
nothing like it.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, because a parchment...
Parchment sucks up some of the oils of the plant.
Yeah, not only that,
And then you
getting
gotta
it off parchment paper, you're in a war.
Yeah, and then you got to soak the parchment paper in rubbing alcohol and then make hash out of it.
Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, with the slick, it just comes right off.
Yep.
And
Interesting.
I have some slick
Yeah.
paper in my bag. I'll show you.
yeah, and it also then you have a slick there to use for dabbing.
Just dab right out of that, fresh.
Yep.
Exactly.
Farm to table.
There you go.
Literally.
Well, listen, I'm helping my guys build my website out. I don't want him to think I'm crazy by talking to you guys on the podcast.
What are you using to build your website?
What?
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Patrick. Thanks, Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick. We love you, dude. You're the
Sorry.
best. But I got you. Got him.
You should have seen it coming. God bless you and your church.
Hang out. I'm calling Jay Weber. He voted no. He voted no.
What?
Yeah.
He's up your way, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just saw him.
That's your boy.
Yeah. No, no.
Not anymore.
It's my little something.
Holler at your assemblyman.
I'm gonna be his little bitch
Yeah,
soon.
this is how you call. Here, let's call him up.
Now, who is this guy? This is like possession.
Good afternoon, Assemblyman Weber's office.
Hi, you're on the air. Is Assemblyman Weber in, please?
He's not available. On the air, you mean? Or
Yeah. I'd like to talk to him. We're doing a podcast from the State House, and we've talked to him before, actually. And we'd like to see if he can call our show.
And what show is that?
This is the Ignorance is No Excuse podcast. We've been out in front of the State House for 5 years now, and we've spoken to Jay, and I've spoken to him at the East Hanover Diner recently, and he promised me that he was going to vote for medical expansion and medical cannabis, and yet he voted no, and I'd like to know why he voted no.
Okay. And what is the best number to reach you at?
908
908
616 0682.
682. And just double check. You said it was Ignorance is No Excuse podcast.
Yes.
And what is your name?
This is Lefty Grimes.
Lefty Grimes. Okay. And what town do you reside in?
I live in East Hanover.
East Hanover. All right. And just to double check, 908 616 0682.
Yeah, I'd just like to know why he voted no on Jake's law. Jake was a little kid who had cancer, and he actually refused a wheelchair to walk into his surgery, and he actually walked up to his table, climbed up there, and said, "Fix me." But he didn't make it. But this law was named after Jake, so it's very important that this law gets the recognition it deserves. So I'd like to maybe see if Jake could maybe come around on his vote on this.
And it was Jake's Law, you said?
Yeah, Jake's Law.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for reaching out.
Thank you, sir. What's your name?
Have a good day.
What's your name?
James.
James. Thank you, James.
Yep. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Hurtful. So hurtful. How do you vote no against a kid like that? Braver than all of us, that kid.
That's why he doesn't answer his phone.
Yep, there you go. Bingo, we have a winner here.
Tell him what we have for him, Lefty.
And today you get to go home with
Maybe
another failed medical marijuana act for patients' care in the state of New Jersey.
Maybe he was bullied into it.
By who?
His party doesn't like it.
His party.
It's Morris County.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's up in Morris County. Come on.
Yeah, he's being pressured by them, most likely. So
Let's put some pressure on his prostate.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, what's the plan? How you gonna fix it? How you gonna change things?
Right now, I don't know if there's much we can do.
We're doing it. You're in the middle of it right now.
Right.
You're right in the middle of the change.
We need to get front and center with the governor.
Is there gonna be another vote
Today.
Today, but it looks like it's going to pass. The problem is now it looks like the stopping point's going to be the governor's desk.
Yes.
And that is not something that we had previously expected. This happened literally, a couple days. Nobody expected this to happen, and it's now we're in a bad spot.
So, does anybody else miss Governor Christie? I mean, I think he was better than Murphy. He at least talked to us. Right now, it seems like New Jersey's under Murphy's law.
I definitely want an explanation.
He won't talk to us. He ignores us.
No, never.
Because we're
never
so
talks
scary. I'm 4'0" nothing.
No, he's
and I have braces and I walk with a crutch.
He blocked me. He blocked me on Twitter.
I'm so scary.
Tracy, the thing is he can't look us in the eye because he's a liar.
No, he's a liar.
He lies right through his teeth.
Yep. Of course. Aren't they quite yellow too? I've noticed.
Yeah, but he's a politician, so you should expected that.
Yes.
That's a given. Comes with the job.
You know, yeah, they're all a bunch of liars. I can't trust any of them anymore. You know, I mean, what do we do? Do we vote? From now on, it's like we need to really check into who we're voting for.
You can't abstain, because if you abstain, then you're creating just as much of an issue.
Yeah, but the thing is we really need to dig into details on these people before we just say, oh, you're going to, like, legalize marijuana. Okay, we want to vote you in, because look at all the damage he's done.
That would be too easy.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, they
Well,
like
they
to
don't-
get told what to do. People like to go with the masses, not with their own minds.
Well, I don't think our votes count.
Nobody
anyway.
has time to sit around and figure this shit out. They don't have the time. They don't want to waste their
They don't
time.
care.
It doesn't affect them.
nobody
So what
cares.
the F? You decide and you tell me what to do and I'll do it. That's the way our voting system is set
Plant
up.
your seeds. I'm telling you what to do.
I heard.
That's all you can do.
Here-
Civil
Start there.
disobedience.
Yep. Well, I also heard that the airline is changing their the way TSA works
Only
for
specific.
marijuana.
Only specific lines. They're allowing CBD hemp products.
Yeah, because of the grandmas that got arrested at Disney World.
Yep.
They actually had to spend a night in jail for CBD.
It's horrible.
Unbelievable. And arrested in front of their grandkids and their family. What an embarrassment. What a horrible thing. And all it was CBD that was legally purchased.
At a gas station, most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably
Coulda-
on the property. Most likely.
Maybe at the airport. You
I,
know?
re- I remember
or on the property.
Yeah.
Chucky went to Florida and he was sending pictures on Facebook of CBD that he bought in a gas station.
Yep.
Gram
Oh,
for
yeah.
like $10.
Mm-hmm. They don't care. It's nuts.
They sell it in all the gas stations and all the little shops
Right
around
next to the
us.
K2.
I agree
Yep,
with
yep, I have
Aubrey.
a
This
K2.
is
Are you
heartbreaking.
from
Like,
East
how
Hampton?
did we get to this
Oh.
point?
We tried to listen to someone who we thought knew something.
Oh, you mean next to the K2? We have a gas station called Special K. I
Oh.
thought you were talking about the Special K gas station. You're talking about the K2 fake marijuana stuff.
Yes.
Wow, I heard that's killing people.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
And
that
they
is
s-
killing people.
They sell it right next to the hemp.
That's
gas
next to the
stations.
horny goat weed.
Psycho.
But those are legal.
Psycho.
Oh my God! You know, there was a thing that used to be legal. I'm not sure it is anymore. What was that stuff called? Stevia, sativa,
They call
salvia.
it what?
Salvia.
They call it
my
spice, right?
God!
No, that's
It
different
was
than
called
spice.
salvia, and it was being
Salvia dividorium.
Yep. They were selling it down in Seaside, and they were selling it like as like little packs of marijuana, but it was called salvia. So our nephew comes over one day. This was like 15 years ago, and he goes, "Oh, Aunt Cindy, Uncle Bob, I got this stuff. It's legal marijuana." And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. That stuff is like potpourri or something." And he's like, "No, it's legal marijuana. It gets you really high." I'm like, "What kind of high?" He's like, "Oh, well, it doesn't last long, and it's like more intense than marijuana." He's like, "You smoke it like marijuana. Let's just put some in the bowl." You're already smiling. You tried it. Oh, peace. See you.
Bye, James. Hope you're feeling better.
So cute.
What you all think about the cashew brittle, huh?
It's delicious.
I'm ready for nappy time
That
too.
good, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. So anyway, check it out. So he lights up the bowl and passes it around. Insane, because I'm standing there and I'm like, I'm a bicycle kickstand. And they're like, what? I'm like, I am a bicycle kickstand. And they're like, ha ha ha, and they're laughing at me. I'm like, no, stop laughing. I'm serious. I'm a bicycle kickstand. They're like, no, you're not, Aunt Cindy. I'm like, I'm the friction between the metal. And I never did it again.
Thank God.
Right?
I don't blame you.
I wouldn't.
I've heard afterwards. I looked the shit up, and it says like the side effect is you'll feel like you're an inanimate object.
Fun.
Yeah, I think being a bicycle kickstand is a pretty important job, wouldn't you say?
If you were a bicycle kickstand in Seaside, I'd have sympathy for you.
Right, because well, there'd be no job for the friction between the metal if there wasn't kickstands. Think about it.
So please tell me the flag is half-mast for Memorial. I'm sorry, but it really annoyed me. All the people who were like, oh, happy Memorial Day.
Yeah.
No, it's not a day
No, I was
of
about
celebration.
to say sorry for your losses.
Happy Death Day.
Exactly.
Yes.
It is not a day of celebration. so many people who I thought knew the difference. We're like, oh, well, happy Memorial Day. Was this like any other day for you?
You
you know what? If it doesn't affect you, and you don't even know what it's about.
What's the term? What
I
are
know
you
what
supposed
it
to
is.
say?
Let me tell him.
What do you know?
Memorial Day.
Memorial.
Memorial.
I know that there is
There's
correct terminology.
Yeah, there's a way to say
but
it.
I don't know it off of the top of my head.
Yeah,
we
there's-
should
So
look it
I
up.
will find out.
Yeah.
Close.
Like,
I will
yeah.
get the
I think
official.
that's it.
I will find
That's
out.
good.
And that is the day that they are, like when they have a celebration of life. You know, it's a celebration of all those men's lives that have been sacrificed.
Austin
for
kept
our
thinking that
rights
it was, day celebration, big parade, and I was like, dude, no, today is not. And he stood there and he started saluting. And I was like, that's cool. At least maybe he got a little bit, But at the end of the day, it's not a fun day to go celebrate, have barbecues. It's not all about the shore opening. It's about remembering those who gave their lives.
Yeah, I'm thinking also it's a time where people should, be in a moment for that day so they can enjoy the lives that are still here too. Even though that people sacrificed for us, they're not here, but they're still.
Now let's go party on the beaches. That's not what it should be about. Now, if that's what their life was about, then yeah, absolutely an aspect of what you do to remember them should be about that.
Did you see how dirty they left the beaches?
Oh my God, that was ridiculous.
That's disrespect.
Yeah.
Who did?
Down, what was that? Was it Wildwood or was it Cape May? I think
I'm
it was
not
Cape
sure.
May.
It was one of the South
It's-
Jersey beaches.
Yeah, Cape
got
May
demolished.
Beach. They destroyed it. They came
There
on
was so
for
much
Memorial Day.
trash
They
and
left so much
junk
garbage.
and crap.
I'm saying one of the
It's
things I saw was
disgusting.
a tent like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff.
It's sad to think that people have that little respect.
Well, they get drunk. They're all drunk. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, they left a bunch of bottles there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, once you get
Potheads don't do that. Drunks do that.
Right,
Potheads
true.
don't do that.
No,
Well, that's because most of
we
us
keep our
have
roaches in our
anxiety
pockets
that
too. We
kicks
don't throw them on the
in.
ground.
Wait,
So
what?
we got to clean up, carry our roaches in our pocket.
Yep. We don't throw them on the ground like
Nope,
they do their
heck
bottles.
No, man. That could go into another joint later
Exactly.
on.
Well,
Like,
it's definitely a
3
bowl.
no
right
waste.
now at home.
No waste.
Right.
Unless it's just a filter.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Well, but then we don't leave that on the ground.
Smash.
We at least get it to a trash.
Yes, than anything else on
and
the
then
planet.
a bottle or a can.
Yeah, the plastic and the glass and the
Mm-hmm.
tin.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, man. The world we live in. Yeah.
And what about these storms? I think they're pretty cool.
I
I
think
think they're pretty.
up here it's like 10 degrees cooler than
I
at
like
home.
it. I like it.
Yeah, it is 10 degrees cooler.
And
Yeah,
they
so
said
you
around
noticed that
3,
too?
Because
Okay,
we're by the
so-
river.
and that big storm
Wait,
is coming.
I live by the river. Like
Yeah,
I
I'm not
live,
that far from the Delaware.
I live by the Rancocas Creek. So yesterday with the storms, it was hell.
What
Mm.
branch?
I live in the Heights, so
Oh, you're right
She's
across
out
the street
there.
from me. Are you kidding?
no,
You know where I live?
no.
I'm right on the Rancocas Creek. Okay, so you're down further. I'm
I'm
on
like-
206.
You're on to. I'd have to paddle upstream.
Then-
Lefty's been
and
there.
then, yeah.
Tracy's been there.
Yeah.
John's been there.
Bob.
That would be great.
We got insulation. We're getting sheetrock.
I hear those conversations going over the air. So if you can't phone calls,
I didn't bring my phone.
Mandatory for us to
But
be
hold
present, sir.
But I am supposed to sit down with you at some point, and we're supposed to. We're not. She listens to our podcasts, so if she's we have to make up a list of stuff that we want. We have to make a decision on I'm getting from my mom.
good.
I'm not leaving you. Well,
Yeah, we need help.
I know.
I set everything up this morning,
And
damn it.
actually, thank you, John.
Okay, and this is work. This is not fun time. When
At my state grant, and that I have to volunteer 20 hours a month. If I did nothing else but this.
will not come. I want to come to everyone, which is why I actually posted a picture of the state capitol parking pass and was like, all right, I'm done. I'm going home. And then I sat.
Awesome.
And then you came back around.
So I came back.
Right on.
So, but
Moons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was getting irritated by the tobacco.
Trying to be
Waiting for it.
involved in the podcast. We all have to be able to hook it up if he can't be available. I'm getting regular calls every week.
Maybe she can call in. Or when we're back here in Trenton, because we'll be on the road for 2 more weeks, I think.
I think we are on the road for 2 more weeks.
Death of the Fox next week.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
Tell her to stop telling bad stories about salvias. Stia divinorum is a very powerful psychedelic.
Oh God, yes.
It's a mint. It's just.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yes.
It is like if you actually extract it down to a pure form, it is the most powerful psychedelic on earth.
Wow.
The last time I did it,
DMT is much better.
like the record was spinning around, and I was just like this little tiny guy on the record, and it was spinning around, and I was holding onto the arm of the needle, like holy.
Yes.
Yeah, salvia divinorum.
Is that what that was that you did, that you felt like the best thing in the world? I never did it again. It was just insane. I mean, I thought I was going to be a bicycle kickstand forever. I really did.
I'm going to take a hard pass.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's not something you usually do more than once.
Great.
True.
It's not for the weak of heart.
Are we out?
Yeah, and it's not dangerous. It won't kill you unless you like walk into a bus.
Oh,
like
wow.
as long as you have someone babysitting you in the living room, you're fine.
Yes.
But for like 10 minutes, it'll be the scariest thing you ever did.
Yeah, because you totally lose sense of all reality, where with DMT, you get a sense of all reality.
I know a guy, a friend of mine. He was like out laying on the couch for like 10 minutes. When he woke up, this is like 20 years ago. Still to this day, he insists that he lived for like 2 years under the water in a pond as a fish. And it was himself. And he had like a girlfriend fish and a house fish.
Little baby fishies.
He insists. He could tell you the whole story, dude. That's ridiculous.
Oh, that sounds wild.
Yeah, we were like, maybe we shouldn't keep growing this stuff.
Oh, my God, yeah. But so they actually can turn it into a liquid. That would be insane. It would be like acid, evidently, right?
I don't know if you can take it liquid. I don't know if it works orally. No, it does actually work orally. It's more like mushrooms when you take it orally.
Well, mushrooms are great too. You just see everything as beautiful.
Never done a mushroom?
Oh my God, they're the safest drug in the world. They're even safer than
so
marijuana. It's not even a drug. It's a fungi. It's a mushroom. You know, but the thing is that it stops depression. It stops anxiety. A lot of times if you microdose it, which I recommend microdosing it, it really will fix a lot of problems. It's medical. Is there any medicine or medical reason to have salvia?
Not that I know of. I mean, it has a similar effect to like DMT possibly, but...
I would say more like an effect of acid where you lose control. Where DMT, you go deep inside yourself and thinking, and it's more of a spiritual thing.
Well, I think all of those drugs are pretty effective for depression.
Amen.
Possibly. Yeah, I've heard. But it depends on how you use it.
Some people might get mad at me for saying this, but I think smoking DMT and like 5-methoxy DMT, I honestly believe it's like you die, you experience death, and you're freaked the hell out, and then you wake up, and you're like relieved. You're like, oh, I didn't die. I'm good.
Oh, see,
and that's how it helps depression. It's like committing suicide, but you come back 10 minutes later.
Well, that's weird because I seen everything was green, and I seen 3s and 6s and 9s, and then everything went geometrical, and shapes were on below shapes and all different angles of shapes, and then the colors went beyond colors because they all started mixing together. And then there was a pyramid, and going up to the top of the pyramid, and there was a crystalline quartz that was vibrating, and you know, you get all the answers to everything. So
sounds about accurate.
Okay, terrific.
Sounds about accurate.
Hey, Lefty.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony.
Do you remember?
Got him.
I'm having fun today.
Sorry, Tony.
You remember? Lefty, do you remember?
Remember?
Thanks, Tony. I got a lot of compliments, Tony, on your Arlo glass pendant that I wear all the time.
Oh yeah, that is.
People love this thing.
I love them too.
I'm gonna measure myself for the butt charm. There's a butthole charm that he's gonna make You know how cats have those butthole charms that they wear?
That was my cats that did
Yes,
the commercial.
I love that.
Yes,
humans should have that.
They had Trump's face all over them.
Tony's
going to
make
called
it.
Trump butthole covers. You can look it up.
Yeah. Tony's making them for humans.
Yeah,
You have to
yeah.
measure your butthole, though.
Oh, God. Bob, do we still have those butthole covers? Yeah. I know we do. We have them.
You have them for humans?
They'd fit a human's ass.
No, I don't know.
They were already...
Mine's pretty big. I don't know.
Man.
Well, I mean, they'd fit your hole. And
Okay.
depending on how big your hole is.
Oh, the
Okay,
hole.
terrific.
And that's what she said.
And when I was talking about the DMT and the mushroom trips, that was when I was like 5.
Really now. Okay, when we went to the hookah place, I got in trouble because you kept playing we would say something, and then you would echo it, and my mom's like, dude, is he high on echoing? Like you're doing to me now?
Is he high on what?
Echoing.
Echoing?
Never heard of it.
Echoing.
Never heard of that one.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm like, Mom, what do you want? She goes, I know you're all high. I'm like,
Well, here's the thing. Opie and Anthony were my favorite shock jocks. And they would just start the show and go.
mm-hmm.
I don't want to do that kind of a show. I want to have a little bit of structure. But if she watches Opie and Anthony, she'll understand what I'm trying to do.
I'll send her to do that.
Shock jock kind of stuff. But we'll see.
Like Howard Stern used to be.
Better than Howard Stern. Well, yeah, how he used to be when he was funny.
A Christian Howard Stern.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
Christian
he was
Power.
funny and
Christian shock jock.
but I just want the
No
goal is to make a difference. That's all I
Yeah,
care about.
Help people.
Help people,
Step
make a
one.
difference. I have so many ideas, but no funds yet. I'm working on it.
Join the club. Oh.
I know that problem. But I'm working on it.
Now say it. You're gonna be okay.
We're going to be okay.
We're all gonna be okay.
We're all going to be okay.
We made it here.
We just won't have home grow.
No, we keep going around in
That's
circles.
that's what Murphy's holding us up for. I guarantee it. He's got a heart. The Grinch's heart grew, how many, 3 sizes?
Why would you
His
become?
teeth grow.
Why would you become mayor of New Jersey, the Garden State, and then not give up gardening?
Because he looks like a fucking rabbit.
When do we get to vote him out?
In 2 years, I think.
Oh, God.
2020?
I'm leaving.
No, 21.
I'm not sticking around to see how bad it's going to get because it's already really bad.
It is already really bad.
Oh, my God. It's so horrible. They're not fixing nothing in New Jersey. They don't care. They don't care about nothing.
We're not supposed to.
We have to start painting penises on potholes.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, bongs.
Bongs. Bongs would really annoy them.
Bongs or boobs?
I don't know.
Or both?
I think
bongs
both.
with boobs.
Bongs with boobs.
And penises.
Yes.
Oh, what
penises.
about like some kind of slogan, like our hashtag, over the
Hashtag
pothole.
potholes.
Yeah, right.
We should throw pot in the potholes.
Legalize pot to fix potholes. Stick a sign in.
Grow hemp in the potholes.
Oh, that's a good idea too. I was thinking we should all be like Johnny Appleseed and be throwing our hemp seeds all
I've been
over the
saying
place.
that for years.
That's a great idea.
And nobody does it.
I know.
Except me.
I wanted to have seed bomb parties where you just get together and you put a whole bunch of pot seeds in these mud balls, and then you go take a ride and throw them out everywhere. Throw them out everywhere you could possibly think of in people's flower gardens, on the side of the road.
In the governor's office.
All over the place.
There's a nice patch of dirt right here.
Every single city that we go to now, that we
be
sing the bong song, needs a hemp plant growing in their atrium.
Yeah, because God's putting it there. It's not us.
Bong, bong, great big bong.
This moisture's killing me.
Where are we going on Monday night, guys?
I can't tell you on the air.
Okay, sorry.
Party?
I thought I sent it to you.
You did.
You didn't send it to me.
It's a top secret
Yeah,
location.
it's a secret mission,
I
but
don't think I got an invitation.
I think I have it. Let me double
yeah,
check.
don't say it out loud because we're gonna be a surprise.
Not like anyone would show up anyway.
Yeah, I'd like to see. They might show up for this one because it's a good surprise. It's fun. It's 12-foot bong playing guitar. Who wouldn't want to see a 12-foot bong play guitar at a council meeting?
I do.
Da.
cmmmnj.org, sativacross.com, magicalbutter.com, UFCW, Local 152. davidversusautism.org, medical-freedom.com, New Jersey Grannies for Grass. JacksonStorms.com, Arlo Glass, OprahMachine.com, Pure Puff Vapor Supply, and Sativa Cross West.
What about the Worldwide Weed Army?
Oh, did I forget about them? Yeah, Worldwide Weed Army.
And Cannabis Ted.
And Cannabis Ted.
Hello.
Hello.
You're on the air.
I'm up.
You're up. Hi, Honeybee.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Good morning.
Yes. Yes, we all are.
I'm actually at work.
Wow.
Get your tires at Carruthers Tires.
Right. Where we are only satisfied when you are.
We have a large selection of rubbers.
And we back up everything we do.
Back it up.
Back up. Yep. Exactly. So buy your tires at Carruthers Tire.
Amen.
We sell used tires as well.
Here at Carruthers Tire, we have thousands of tires in stock.
A huge selection of new tires that are price conscious and value rated. That means we want you to get the best bang for your buck.
Plus, Carruthers Tire has a massive inventory of fully guaranteed used tires.
We want you to buy with confidence, and that is why we back up everything
Back
with
it
a
up.
satisfaction guarantee.
Come experience
go.
the difference
Back it up.
at Carruthers Tire,
Come and
235
experience.
Southwest Oak Street in Hillsboro. We are satisfied only when you are.
Only.
When you are.
That's right.
You could hear that, right, Honeybee? You
Yeah,
it?
I heard
Okay,
that.
Good.
Sweet.
I had to switch boards. I'm still troubleshooting our problems here.
Oh, well, you'll get it.
Yeah, everybody thinks this is so easy. This is not easy.
It is definitely not easy. And that's why I haven't started mine, because it's not easy.
Especially out here at the podcast at the pothouse.
The pothouse at the War Memorial.
Now call
Trap
it the pot
house.
house.
Trap house.
Trap house over here.
Oh, Lord.
Bunch of drug dealers up in here.
Right.
They sell weed
Watch
like
out.
they sell weed like Canadians.
I want to sell weed like a black man.
You do. Watch out. So what's up?
Well, yeah.
Thunderclouds.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hmm.
We're doing the list.
Well-
Happy stuff.
Yeah, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We're not that happy in New Jersey though, because they said no
Again.
again.
Yeah, we'll see. The Murphy.
Where's your no button?
Murphy may not sign this bill.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Yes.
Ah.
In quadraphonic stereo.
So we're all thinking about leaving the state of New Jersey now.
All right.
And going to-
Everyone's coming to Oregon.
Chicago.
Illinois.
Oregon. Oregon.
Okay, terrific.
Right near the beach.
The
Boy.
weather would be better for us out there.
Everything is better out in Oregon. I'm here.
But you have a boyfriend.
Yes, I heard you had a boyfriend. Congratulations on the new
Thank
stud
you.
you got.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. So
It's a new thing.
I heard that Oregon's nice.
So we have a bud tender dating an extract
Wow.
artist.
Perfect.
Right.
So how's the weather? Are you getting
Oh,
tornadoes?
it's no.
You know that we're getting tornadoes, they said again today.
Yes.
Around 3.
No shit?
Yeah, we're
Oh,
supposed
wow.
to get tornadoes around 3.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
New Jersey's full of tomatoes. They just won't stop throwing them at us.
Tomatoes or tornadoes?
Tornadoes.
We're getting another tornado.
Tornado,
today.
tornado,
Yeah,
tornado.
tornado.
Potato, tornado.
Today, didn't one hit up by you? Or yesterday, hit Sussex. Tornado
Watch
took out Lenape Valley High School.
Watch your mouth.
Did you hear about that?
No.
Yes, a tornado took out. Well, it damaged a high school. The high school was closed today because of a tornado, and that I believe was in Sussex. Was that a gun?
No.
It
I
was
think
a
that was the
backfire from the truck.
No, that sounded like a dumpster closing.
I thought it sounded
Oh.
like a cannon going off.
It literally did kind of sound like a gunshot.
Or a cannon.
Could have
Well,
been
we're not by
anything.
Weed Man's joint, so it's not a gunshot.
Most
Nope.
likely not. Unless there's, well,
Unless Christie's around.
yeah, somebody fell off the roof.
That's what all those helicopters were doing.
Right.
Christie's in town.
Ah,
Oh, that looks pretty.
Christie, actually, I liked him. Who was another good governor? Was there ever a good governor?
The one before Christie.
What was it? Who was it?
Corzine.
I liked Christie.
Are we doing the list?
I liked Whitman.
Cheryl Miller is the reason why we're still here. She used to come here to the State House, whether she was sick or not, whether she was upset or not, no matter how she felt. She came here because she knew others needed to hear her story and to be inspired by her, because she was a true leader, coming here in her deathbed, having Jim push her around here so that she can come here and show that cannabis helped her with her multiple sclerosis. If she could come out here, anybody can. We should have thousands of people out here while they're voting inside today. Thousands. And instead we have some of the sickest people in New Jersey here.
Yeah, sick
fighting.
in the heads.
It's worth it.
I'm in freaking pain. Like you
Uh-huh.
have no. Can I?
You see me moving around?
I just don't feel good today, and I'm here, so I don't want to hear any reasons why people can't be here.
Thank you.
I'm here. And I almost
I'm 2 pieces and I'm here.
Never give up. Never, ever, ever give up. That's what they want. They want us to give up.
Well, that's why after I parked at the rest stop, I realized where you were and turned around and came back.
Awesome.
And I did part of my homework early, so I've got everything I need done.
Sabina Rose was only 15 months old, and she had a 25-hour seizure. She died in her mother's arms. And she was still waiting for her cannabis card. She couldn't get her card in time. She had to jump through hoops. They made this little baby jump through hoops. They made this little baby go to a psychiatrist at 1 year old.
They can't talk at one, really.
It's the only way to get a card.
I know.
For a child.
I know. That was
I
that
know.
was a hoop that they gave Sabina Rose. I'm sorry, you got to talk to a psychiatrist first.
Yep.
Really?
Oh,
Months
yeah.
of her life spent waiting for relief, for compassion, and she never got the compassion or the relief that she deserved from our government, which is here to help us. They work for us, and they're working against us and killing us.
Since when?
Founding fathers, that's what they wanted. They wanted to limit the power of government.
Right.
Instead,
That's why there's 3
look what
branches.
they're doing. They're killing
Right.
us.
But Trump's trying to take over all 3.
Oh, yeah.
Well, 2 at least.
Too,
Yeah.
definitely.
Republican and Democrat.
I'm so.
Diane, she came here too. Gracie, Cindy May, Marie, Jack, Joan Ford, Randy Robertson, Polly Connolly, Bill Buckman, Chad, Jeremy, Joanne's husband, Colette, Matt, Troy, Russ Perry, Roger Barber, who we all knew, Jay Arletto, Ella, Hattie, Jackie, Anthony, little Jake on our list who they're voting on his law today. Armando died from spine cancer, tailbone cancer. I never heard of tailbone cancer.
You did now.
If you can, it's a body part you can get cancer in.
Tailbone cancer. What the hell? Felicia, Lynn, Dan, Sean, Joyce, Lori, Frank, Brian, Flo. That's Morgan's mom.
She was a cannabis activist.
She was awesome. Carl. And the last name on our list, I'm going to give the show over to our co-host from Sativa Cross West out in Oregon, Honeyb.
Hey, everyone. Well, thanks for having me. I got to make this short today. I'm at work, but the last person on the list is my son, Michael Dillon, who passed away from epilepsy. And cannabis was the one thing that had pretty much next to no side effects and kept his seizures away for many months while we could give him RSO on a consistent basis. So if everyone could give 10% to someone in need, because there's a lot of people out there that can't afford their medicine and need it. You know, we have lots of examples. The list would just go on and on, just like this sad list that we're saying right now. There's so many people in need. My friend started this nonprofit organization out here in Oregon where Oregon made it so the growers out here can give a certain percentage of their grows and donate it. So those growers donate it to my friend out here, who then gives it to people in need who can't afford the medicine, which I think should be a part of every legalization.
We need more of that.
Yes, we need more of that. So thanks for having me on your list, and hashtag they shall grow.
Hashtag they shall grow.
They shall grow not old. As we... Hold on. Let me start over again. My phone's weird. Okay. Shall grow not old. As we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years can come. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
We
will remember them.
Remember them.